Hey, what is up, guys? Bluntcuts here. This is a Watcher Realms video. Thanks so much for tuning into my channel. Really appreciate it. I got like I need a break from the crazy stuff that's going on in the world right now, so I'm gonna make a Watcher Realms video. Life is just getting more and more complicated. What is this thing over here? Oh, it's my wishing tree. It's my wishing tree. I do like this thing. I think this is kind of cool. I'm very tempted to buy the new one in the shop, the kind of like glowing portal, which I think is kind of awesome looking. But I want to save for Lady Alexandria, so I am not going to be doing that quite yet. But hopefully I can get her before the end of the season, and I will be able to snag that with the excess coins. So that is my plan here. I'm gonna pick up some of this stuff. I wanted to make this video just to do a little rewards collection as the week does reset, and I wanted to see. And I wanted to share with you guys exactly what I was going to be getting. So I finished Void Reef at this point, but I haven't claimed the rewards. I haven't gone through any of my guild boss stuff or anything like that. We're going to be doing some exclusive artifact summoning. We're going to be doing no regular summoning. I did a little bit of regular summoning over the weekend and got a Magmus for my trouble. 3 heroes on the 15x, but no 15x rate up hero acquired. I just did a very, very little because I was trying to get another copy of the Beelzebub exclusive artifact. Does not look like that's going to happen because I've got some folks that are really just pushing real hard on these tournaments. I'm about 13k behind. As you can see, my resources are just kind of close to nil right now. So I don't know that I'm going to be able to snag that, but we're going to collect some resources here. Let's see how we ended up here. All right, so we ended up in Overlord, Apex Overlord, excuse me, so that is nice. A couple of ancient summoning crystals, got 800 gems, which is nice. Certainly take that. That will help if I do decide I want to try to push a little bit for that AMR thing. That will certainly help me out. I'm going to snag some free stamina here. We're going to grab, obviously, these 3 rare summons, so that's pretty solid as well. And yeah, we like that. We like that a lot. Let's take stock of our Apex coins. Almost 26,000 at this point. I am going to push relatively hard this week. I do think that we've got, I think we're starting with the single target, right? Yeah, which is my worst one by far because I don't have Valderon. So I can make some headway. I can probably get up to, like, say, into Overlord, but I won't be able to progress any further than that. My Praetus team is fine, but it's just not. It's not going to do enough to overcome some of these Valderons that we do see in the upper reaches of Apex. And so what I will do, though, because this is going to be a week that ends in AoE, I'm going to wait until anti-air starts where my Ingrid and my Praetus can really come into play, and I'll start pushing midweek and hopefully be able to rack up some Apex coins this week and get closer to my goal of getting that Alexandria relatively soon. I feel like it's just been a long haul because I can only be competitive. I can only really farm Apex coins in 2 out of the 3 arena modes in anti-air and AoE, and the single target is just constantly like making my life more difficult in one way or another. So in any case, we'll see. Let's snag some stuff here. I'm gonna go through my refreshes on the shop here. Let's refresh here. Grab some of these. We're going to burn through all these gems that we just got probably. And I am still trying to complete the Corridor of Glory, so I'm going to snag all of these things as well, as far as the common and uncommon heroes. I don't know what the green ones are. The green and the gray heroes. We're going to be snagging as many of those as we possibly can. And we'll just keep on refreshing through here. Grab this Guardian piece. Why not? Flat attack. That's a not. Grab all the stamina that we possibly can in case we do decide that we want to go for that first place finish in the AMR raid. But honestly, I would prefer to just save this and just be able to use my energy towards doing the gear dungeon stuff. That's what I really want to do. I don't, the gear dungeons did reset obviously when the month turned over, and so I was able to buy just this one of the unidentified pieces, but I'm very eager to get this other unidentified piece. I want to get the Wicked Vengeance chest here, which is good, not great. Unfortunately, all this stuff, really what you need right now is like a 4-stat piece, meaning that you want, on a chest piece, you want attack bonus, crit rate, crit damage, and attack speed. You could, I guess, substitute attack speed for rage regen. Not as good, but it's still decent. But with the advent of the craftable pieces and the tier 3 pieces, you are able to get kind of true 4-stat pieces of gear, which are very, very rare. You could get flat attack on there as well. I do think attack speed is significantly better. Of course, I want to buy these ancient refining crystals too, but anyway, I can't do any of that stuff right now, even if I want to. So I'll have to wait until I can dedicate my stamina to that. But we'll just keep churning through this stuff in the shop here. Let's see. Ooh, double stamina pots. I love that. You can see my gems just disappearing. If there's anything else we really want to grab in that one. Last refresh. Let's see if we can't get lucky. One more stamina pot. I do love that. How many is that? It's going to put us at 16. So I will have 3,200 stamina that I can bring in there, plus whatever I can get throughout the rest of the day. And we'll see if I do a final push later on. I'm not going to buy any of this stuff. I'm going to save up for the better rewards. I used to always get the rare summons and the legendary skill crystal and the mythic shard, but right now I can't really do that. It seems like there's not enough guild coins to go around right now, and I've wanted to try to dedicate some to ancient summons, so we're kind of forced into a decision here. Do we want to get ancient summons, skill crystals, or the mythic artifact shards? I think ironically, the things that I used to think were the best value were the mythic artifact shards. I think those are going to go out the window for me. I think I need to concentrate on the other two, because these materials are just too rare and too valuable to skip out on, and you can now farm somewhat effectively exclusive artifacts from the AMR raids, the new AMR difficulties. They've bumped up the exclusive rate to 4%, which is still low, but it is workable. You are going to get them over time, so I feel like these mythic shards are going to have less value to me over time. But I also think that there's like maybe like 5 or 6 of those exclusive artifacts that you really want at level 25, and the rest of them, just having a copy of them is probably worthwhile. Let's snag all of this stuff here in the Awakening shop. I've got 43,000 of these Awakening coins. Grab the Master Keys. We're going to grab all of this Mithril and take as much Mithril as it'll give me. And we'll grab these, even though I don't... That, and I definitely don't need these, but we've got so many coins. Who cares? Obviously, we will take this skill crystal here, and we'll see. Cerberus Soulstone, I wouldn't recommend buying that personally. I think there's better ones to wait for, but he is valuable, obviously, in a couple of spots in the game. In particular, I'd say the Conqueror Codex is really his prime spot. So if you are hurting for Awakenings on him, I guess you could consider it. I wouldn't recommend it. I don't think that's good use of your currency here. And I think that is going to do it for the shop. There is that avatar border I was talking about. I know that thing. I think that thing's awesome looking. I like that better than the wishing tree or this golden tree. But if I had to pick between the two, I think this one and this one I think are the best ones. So I'll have to wait. I'll have to wait for my cosmetic goodness. Let's go see how much of this we can get. I did spend a bunch of these resources on other things throughout the week. So I'm going to focus on energy ones, or stamina, I should say. Ones that do have stamina in them, because I want that stamina right now. But we will see how it goes. So my son started crying, unfortunately. He's having a rough morning, and so I am having a rough morning as well. You might be able to hear him in the background right now. That's all the stamina ones, so now I'm a little bit more free to do what I do want here, which probably means... Oh, no, there's one. There's another stamina one. I think that's everything, though. Probably move over to the crystals. I think I'm about to run out of some of this stuff. I'm not going to be able to get absolutely everything, but I got all the ones I wanted. I really don't care all that much about this one that's remaining with the Epic Seal Crystal. I mean, these are nice. I've only got one, though, so I'll need 27 more after I grab this mission, and I can certainly get this throughout the week, obviously. But I did use a bunch of these materials to get both XP pots as well as stamina over the weekend, so that's why I'm so low on some of them. In any case, I think it's Guild Boss time. Yeah, let's start off with the Drake's Chasm, and let's see how we can do. It's been a long time since I've gotten like anything good here. It feels like this is just almost a waste at this point of my time and effort, but there's an ancient summoning crystal. I'll take that. When I say good, I'm really talking about these bad boys right here. Unpolished Soulstone, or just a big boy legendary hero Soulstone. It has been about 9 months since I have gotten one of these, and it has been now about 2 months since I've gotten an unpolished legendary Soulstone, so not had good luck with that. My Wukong is still sitting at A4, unfortunately. I'm just waiting for that to come in. It's like every day I'm like, please Could today be the day when I get a big boy Wukong? I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting, and it does not want to come. So let's take a look and see. Now, one thing I have noticed here, in particular the APOC 1 rewards, I feel like I'm just not getting anywhere near as many, if any, ancient summoning crystals from this. It used to be a great source of them, and look, there's one right off the bat, but I used to get at least 2 here, sometimes 3. There's one right there. Rewards here just seem diminished to me. I don't know. You tell me what you think, whether or not they seem diminished to you as well. Now, picking between these, I am, of course, going to go for the exclusive artifact material. That is the best value, in my opinion, based versus just stuff to ascend gear. But yeah, it just across the board, really, I've seen less ancient summoning crystals. I just got 3 there, so 4 total. I haven't gotten more than 4 in the past month. I used to get 6. I think I even got 7 one time, which is crazy. But yeah, much better rewards, obviously, here at this level. I do have 21 of these now. Another reason why I may not be going for the Mythic Artifact Essence, because that 5 is not going to put me over the top there. Plus, I don't really know that I have one that I'm really like burning to rank up at this point either. So that is that. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to go for the Refining Crystal. I think value-wise, it's probably less valuable than the I forget what they're called, the material that you use to ascend gear. But you know, I don't know. You know, I guess it depends on what you need, right? I like having that gear flexibility, and I think that's really important to me. So that is that. Let's go over to Void Rift, and we'll see if we can't snag anything from there, anything fun from there, and we can, of course, then go do our artifact summoning. So let's snag Void Rift rewards here. That I don't get any ancient pieces. I feel like I very rarely do. But if I got an ancient piece, or if I get a legendary skill crystal, that would be a good pull here. No legendary skill crystal, no ancient pieces here. Yeah, I mean, pretty standard. You can't complain about it. 450 stamina, get about 400 gems, 466, excuse me, gleaming meteorites, which are the ancient exclusive ones. So now I've got 576, so I can do, what's that, about 15 of them almost. So not too shabby. Let's go do those, and I think it's gonna be a day for us. That will be everything for the week. I do love this. You know, we started off, I think, with like 20 or so of these things. I picked up almost another 20 of these. I got about 1,200 of the gems here, I guess, minus whatever I spent. So there'll be some more that's coming in from that as well. I've got almost 4,000 energy sitting here, plus another one of those, another one of those. So we've got some stuff that we can do with that. So we'll see where we end up at the end of the day. All right, artifacts. Stay on task, Blankets. I am sleep deprived. My son is making me a crazy person here. So let's see what we can get from this stuff here. Do a 10 pull to start. I would love to get not the ones that I got, but I got 2 exclusives there, so I can't really complain too much. That is, I guess, right on rates. You should be getting 20%. I did get a Shattered Hilt, which I'm excited about. I think that might be the last one that I need to get one all the way up to rank 25, which is something that I have been looking for. Whispering Grace, I don't know how many I've gotten of those, but at least a few of them. And then I don't have Morgan, but I've got a lot of her exclusive artifacts, so she'll be ready to go once I do finally pull her. Before I did that, the things that I would really be looking for, I'd love Kigiri. Really, a lot of my fighters, my big time fighters, Kigiri, Arrogance, Ultimate Zillatu, even I would be happy with that. As far as platform units, I'm looking for the Beelzebub exclusive would be really nice. I don't know that there's much else that I am really looking for here. We can look through real quick, but yeah, like I said, this Carrion's Call is really good. There's the Kigiri one. Don't know if there's much. I got my Anora exclusive up to level 25 at last week. I also maxed out my Wukong one last week. Orb of Ruin, I wouldn't mind getting Dahlia's up. I think Crown of Souls is like level 19 or level 22, but I mean, you don't really need that necessarily. Sutra of Caprice is already level 25. I mean, a lot of these, the big ones, I'm kind of checking off the list here. Let's see, what else do I have here? Volca's, I got a couple copies of that, which was nice. I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind getting the Cetrum one up, and I always use a couple more copies of the Ajax one, but I think that even at max ranks, it is still not as good as a Tear of Twilight from what I've been told, so I don't know that that's great, but Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe the Brokir one might be nice. That might be a nice one. I don't know if this one's actually better. Increases defense, but it also restores HP when he becomes unfrozen, which is nice. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I was saying. There's not a whole lot that I really am just in a rush to get, so it's not the end of the world. I mean, the Silas one would be nice if I could get that up to level 25, and the Valk one, I guess, too. As I'm saying this, I'm finding other ones that I wouldn't mind. I've got a Racha at A2 now. Getting this up higher would be nice as well. You know, I wouldn't mind getting the Lust one. So there is quite a bit. There is quite a bit here, but no real game changers, except for I think this Beelzebub one would be really nice, and I think the Kigiri one would be really nice. So those are the two that I really am looking for. So in any case, that was a long-winded way to get to the last 4 pulls that we got here. Let's see if we can't get lucky and snag one of them. There's a Euphoric Orb. It's an all right one, but nothing great. Tidal Ring, that is utter garbage. Let's see. We have Eye of Sin, and for the last one, can we hit an exclusive on the last one? That would be, hey, another Shattered Health. So if that other one that I got was not enough to get me to level 25, this one certainly will be. So that is going to be a level 25 Shattered Health guaranteed for me. Very nice. I think it's worthwhile to get more than one of these, actually. They are pretty versatile. There's a lot. Ultimately, this is going to give you 30% after this does stack up, after the bonus effect does stack up. You get 10 stacks of it. It is going to give you 30% single target damage increase, which is really, really nice. There are other artifacts that are going to give you a 30% damage increase, but they're all conditional. It's usually like, you know, if there's burning on the target, if there's bleed on the target, there's you know, range ones like the Realm Tear and things like that. So this one is, you know, 20% initially plus another 10% that you can stack up, 1% for every 5 instances of damage dealt. So yeah, it's solid, especially for long boss fights. I'd say for Guild Boss 2 in particular, probably for Guild Boss 1 as well, but you're going to have to hit 50 times or at least deal damage 50 times before you are going to get the max effect from it. So if you do have bleed on the target, you know, 100% uptime, then maybe the, I forget what it's called. I know I just mentioned it, but again, I'm sleep deprived. The bleed one is might be better for that. But in any case, guys, I think that is going to do it for me for this go round. Let's see. We got another one of these bad boys. Maybe this. I got 42 of them. Hopefully that's enough to get me a Lubu, although I doubt it because my ancient rates are garbage. And what else do we got here? Really want a Valderon. That's what I'm looking for more than anything. That would really, I feel like, cement my account as being one of the better ones in the game. Well, yeah, I think it's already one of the better ones in the game, but I think that would really make my account. I would have all of the kind of the key pieces that you want in order to be dominant in a lot of different areas of the game. So that would really help me out in AoE Arena, and it would give me a Chaotic Lord, which would really, really help me out in a number of codexes as well. So that would be quite nice. Yeah, Yover wouldn't be bad either. I suppose he's another one that I don't have that would really help me out a lot. And I guess Osiris, as I keep going on, there's a lot of things that I'm missing. But in any case, guys, I do hope that you enjoyed this video. Please take a moment for self-promotion here. If you could click that thumbs up button. You could toss me a subscription if you are not subscribed already. I would really appreciate it, and it'll make sure that you do get notified when I do release new videos in the future. But other than that, good luck on your own weekly reset, and I will catch you all next time.